In this lesson, we're going to be looking at Python's arithmetic operators. So computers are really good at calculating things really quickly. In fact, computers are really just gigantic calculators. So how can we actually calculate in our Python code? And the answer is we can use Python's arithmetic operators. So Python has a couple built-in arithmetic operators. The first one is the addition operator, and it's indicated by the little plus sign. We can use this to add numbers together. The other one we can use is the subtraction operator. Again, it's just a little minus sign, and this allows us to subtract two numbers. We can multiply using the asterisk. If you need to locate that on your keyboard, it's usually Shift 8, and this allows us to multiply numbers. And division. We can divide numbers by using the /. It's also the question mark key. And this allows us to divide numbers. And lastly, we can use modulus, which is just the percent sign. In modulus, what it is it finds the remainder when you divide a number. So if we were to evaluate 7 mod 2, let's look at this on the whiteboard. So if we take 7 and divide it by 2, 2 goes into 7 3 times, giving us 6 with 1 left over. So 7 mod 2 is 1. Okay, let's look at some actual Python code to see how we can do some calculations. So I have here just a blank PyCharm workspace set up. I just created a Python file called lesson4.py. So let's just play around with some numbers. So let's just print out. We can print 4 plus 4. So if we save that, I can go up to run and hit run, lesson 4, and you can see it prints out 8. We can also print out 4 times 4. So I'll save that, and that should get us 16. We can print out 4 minus 4 to get us 0. We can print 4 divided by 4 to get us 1. And now that's an important thing to note in Python. In other programming languages, you'd have to manually specify whether or not you want this to be returned as a float. However, in Python version 3 at least, all division is converted into a float. And then lastly, we can do 4 mod 2, just to change it up. So if we run that, we get 0 because 2 goes into 4 evenly with none left over. Now another thing we can do in Python, I'll clear this out. If we have a variable called num1 equals 16 and num2 equals 6, we can do the exact same things that we just did. So we can do print num1 plus num2. And there you go. So Python will just plug these values in for the variables. So that's really it for arithmetic operators.